Siouxsie and the Banshees, Kiss Them For Me. Alright, a lot of cool synth parts we can do in this song. Just a basic chord progression, nothing too wild. Before we dive into all that, do me a favor and hit that subscription button. Help out the channel, that'd be awesome. I'll go through each section for you real quick, and then go back through and give you a little more of a guided instruction. Alright, so let's dive in. Okay, so for starters, we have these intro little synth riffs that happen, and we can make them happen pretty good on guitar. So start here by coming up to 5th fret on the high E, and you want to give it a little bit of vibrato when you hit it, and then a couple of quick, just little half bands. So it's something like, okay, just a little vibrato kind of bend thing there. And then from there, we're going to go up to 4 on the B, give that some vibrato, and then come back and hit that 5 on the E with some vibrato. Okay, and we're just going to bounce that riff like 4 times, so it's something. That type of deal. All right, and then we come in with this synth thing that's a little more part of like the vocal. So it's going to be 3 to 5 on the E, 6 to 5, and then just back to 3. Go through that a couple times. Okay. And from there, we go 5 on the E, then 6B, 4. Back to 6. Alright, so just little synth elements in the beginning there. A lot of it kind of parallels the vocal. Let's do it up to speed now. Alright, and once the verse kicks in, we get this kind of a faint guitar in the background there, and it's just kind of picking between a few notes here. It's going to bounce between a 5 on the A here and a 3 on the D, and just one after the other pretty quick, so something like. Alright, and you just want to do that 3 times, leaving a little space in between each one. Okay, something like that. Alright, and initially, we just come up and go finish it low, where we go 3 on the A, a couple times, and then to 5. Alright, and it's just bouncing along here. Something like that, right? And you go through that a few times, and, then we can start mixing in where we finish it higher. Okay, we bounce along with those 5s and 3s, but then we come up, and we do 3 on that D, go 5, back to 3. Okay, something like that. Okay, so we finished it low a few times, come up, finish it higher. Okay, and as far as what the main progression of, the bulk of the song here is, we're just jamming this F chord here for, a good 4 measures. After the initial run, it might cut down, but for the most part, we're just hanging on this F chord. Okay, just let's bar the first 3 on the A and D, 2 on the G here. And the strumming wise, you can just kind of be just loose, nothing, super exact. Get as crazy as you want. And like I said, about 4 measures worth. And then we're going to come up, we'll hit that A sharp. Okay, 1 on the A, 3 on the D, G, B. Just 1 measure here. Right. And with that one, I just kind of like to hit it once, let it ring. All right, and then we come up for the next measure to finish it all off with a G minor. Okay, bar the 3, 5 on the A and D, 1 measure worth. All right, and then we just get right back to our F. All right, and just repeat that as, the vocal requires. So just like this. Okay, we'll get after the first verse, we'll get to this little break, and then this kind of more funk guitar thing starts coming in, which is pretty fun. And basically, all it's doing is just kind of hitting that top half of that F chord. All right, so we just kind of focus on like that 2G, 1 on the B and E here, but we want to mix in some of these dead strings in there. So it's like like a quick dead string, and then into that little bit of the chord. All right, it's just kind of a loose funk vibe. All right, and you want to reel off about 4 of those. Dead string to chord, dead string to chord. Okay, something like that. And then we just bust out a couple quick chords. Again, that bottom part of the F. Just hit it a couple more times quickly. And then finish it to start the loop of it by just hitting an open G string. So it's slowly, we do it like this. All right. All right. And like I said, you're just going to loop that thing, until the cows come home. All right, now we get this cool string interlude. It's kind of like some, trippy Eastern scale or something like that. But we just do it here. 3 on the D, go 3D, 3A, 1 to 3 on the D. Okay, finish it with 3G to 2G. All right. And the second time we go through it, same thing, but once we get to that 3-2 on the G, just do that twice. Go 3-2, 3-2. All right, so just subtle difference there, but you want to go through that whole thing, a couple times. All right, and during that funky vocal break that happens, like that bridge there, with like the weird vocal thing, there's another synth thing that comes in there, and basically it's just doing something like this. You can come up to 10 on the high E here, hit it, and then pull off 11 to 10 on the B. Okay, it's just a small little thing, and it just happens, 3 times, kind of holds a moment. Happens again 3 times, holds a moment. So pretty simple. That 10 E, pull off 11 to 10 on the B, all right, and just crank that out. And at the very end, we get our, intro synth elements coming in, but it adds something new, where it just comes up higher with that scale. So instead of just doing the, instead of just that, now we can come up and we go 5-6 on the high E, 8-6 to 5. All right, and you just go through that a few times. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.